So, as you may have read from the description, are you smarter than 5 gay rats? Yeah, I definitely am. As you may have read from the description, super dead, but I'm glad to be back. What's up, Hufflehugs? Nice to have you back. I'm turning casual controls off. All right. So, as you may have read in the description, we are doing a full den setup today, because I decided shiny raid. I have to make it, so I have to set up the shiny raid. So this isn't so much me hosting shiny raids as it is teaching people how to host their own shiny raids. What's the difference between casual controls? When you have casual controls, you can like do stuff with single Joy-Con. Like you can move with one stick of Joy-Con rather than like having to use both, like one in each hand. It turns your right stick into like a stick that moves you instead of a stick that turns the camera. And also makes the triggers into like A and B buttons, I think. Yeah. It's useful when you just want to be a lazy fucker. Kure Toby. Alright. So I need to find the Gmax Hat Baby Den. I believe it's not this one. I think this is the Creamy Den. I believe Creamy lives back here. And Gmax Hat Baby is actually like over here. If I do recall, Gmax Hat Baby is somewhere around here. Let's see. Where are you, Hat Baby? Aha! I believe this is it. Okay. So, we have many watts. We have almost a millions of watts. Okay. We save. So, I actually have a slightly new method for my peeps. This may come as a surprise, but I do a lot of thinking about how to optimize things when people send me questions, and they send me questions a lot. I get lots of questions about how do I make this work, and why doesn't it work for me, and how come I get NG on all my IVs, and how come it's so repetitive, and how come I get a lot of that. I would like to mitigate some of this by coming up with better methods and using the latest in tools. Making the very simple and thorough guide for finding seeds. You thought it was simple and thorough before? Wait till we get videos. I've been trying to get my seed via searcher for days. This is the place for you. This is absolutely the place for you. I got a video coming. I'm recording some footage from this stream. I have another video that's, in the works. On using the latest versions of the seed searching tools. But, oh yes, thank you for recommending my YouTube channel to people. This is good. This is very good. Recommending my YouTube increases my subscriber count, which is nice. Anyway, the first step, as usual, is very simple. Are you running the searcher as you stream too? I will be. I have a really good graphics card, so I can use GPU calculation. So it's like, it's not fair. It's not fair to judge your computer based off me. Yo, Clay with the 2 months. Hello, Clay. Missed you, friend. Nice to have you back. Okay, we got text speed on slow. So as everybody knows, the first thing you gotta do is find your fucking den. Just find your den and set up your beam. So we're in front of the den. Let's get the programs up. The programs. Gen 8. We're gonna use. I'm gonna use SWC 2.0 today. I like Leanne's. Actually, I'm gonna use both. Actually, I think it's beneficial to use both. Whoa, Gregnificent hit me with a sub. Thanks, Greg. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We might just get a hype train going if y'all keep acting up. Might get my first hype train if y'all keep acting up. And I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. This doesn't need to be here. And we got bits. Hype train initiated. Look at that. Cray plays knows the move. He knows the move. Let's go. Hell yeah. Spam those Jirachis and Charizards for my boy. Setting up a hype train. Alright. Do I want to throw in a wishing piece? Yes. Do I want to save the game? Watch me get a rare beam first try. No. We didn't. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. So you'll notice that I have this nice spreadsheet here. This is my new recommended spreadsheet for collecting data to set up your den. But we're not ready for that yet. We're not ready for that. We got to open up the seed searchers first. So let's get SW seed open, and let's get Leanne's seed searcher open too. Leanne's seed searcher, or Lean, or whatever it is. Anyway. Hey, oh, we're boosting that hype train. Hey, Godsama, what's good? What's good? Yeah, I will add your friend request, Clay. Did you send me one? Dropped this monster condom for my magnum dong. I don't know who this man is. Ex-Dios. I know Naza. I will be friends with Naza. You still use Notepad to notate? I mean, that's fine. Notepad is acceptable. Notepad is acceptable. I don't know who you are, Ex-Dios. Clay, I'm waiting. You don't know what? It's !FC is my friend code. How's the streams? They're good. They're good. We're gonna do some teaching today. Yeah, I haven't touched my friend request in a while. Yeah, I just did a sub clean. I just did a stream clean out of all my friends, so I have none now. Poo. I guess we can go back to the game. But anyway, so we're gonna fill out this data in these calculators soon enough. The den is sword rare, and it is in Bridge Field, and it is it 1 or 2? It's 2. 2 is the Hatterene one. So Bridge den 51. We can verify that by going over here. Den 51. This has in sword version. This has Haterene Gmax, right? Vito, DD, wait. Or is this off that one? Does this one have Haterene Gmax? Oh, I'm not on rare. Oh, shut up. Don't talk to me. Haha! There it is. Haterene Gmax. Okay, so it is 51. Hi, Dark. Minecraft is going to add cybersex plugin this year. When? I was memeing that earlier. It's actually not a cybersex plugin. What it is RTX support. But for me, looking at ray tracing in Minecraft is going to be like cybersex. So it was actually a bait. It was totally a bait. RTX support's going to be sweet, though. I'm going to play the hell out of Minecraft when I get RTX. Ray tracing looks sick. I wonder if they'll have it in VR, because I have a VR headset. I could play Minecraft VR on stream, and I could play it with ray tracing on, and that would be sick. I do like Minecraft. I'm a big Minecraft fan. I have a server with friends that I haven't been to in a while because I've been playing Pokemon, and they're actually kind of mad at me for not playing Minecraft with them. But Pokemon has summoned me. They need my help. So I don't have the time to dedicate to fixing my villager trading center and playing Minecraft, unfortunately, right now. But someday I will again. And maybe my viewers will enjoy a Minecraft stream. Maybe they won't. I'm not sure yet. No, Common Beam. Leave me alone. I need my beam. Minecraft with the Pokemon mod. You stopped playing after they didn't let you re-download it. I bet you could probably fix that now. I'm assuming you went with the Java version and not the Windows version. I don't know. Because it should be tied to your Java account either way. I don't know. I'm not a stan for Minecraft. I think it's one of those games where you're either the type of person that likes it or you're the type of person that doesn't. And you might change between being that type of person and not being that type of person throughout your life at multiple times. So... Oh no, I'm gonna lose my hype train! There's only 5 seconds left! I'm doomed! Oh my god, it's gone. It's gone! It's okay. It's okay. You can't keep every hype train you start. Are these files in your Discord? Currently they are, yes. I believe they're pinned in the Raid Seed discussion channel. Should be put in the Minecraft museum. Mine's old too. I was playing back in fucking Nam, dude. I was playing back in like 2000 something. 2011. Way back when. Spreadsheet to notate the frame info. Yeah, it's pinned in Raid Seed discussion. It's not in FAQs and guides yet. Because I want to write an actual guide. Did I make the right choice spending 100 GBP on Pokemon cards? I mean, it really depends on how much you care about Pokemon cards. Like, if it's really cool, Big Head Girl Den, yes. But the joke's on other people because I'm actually RNGing it for the Prankster Grimmsnarl that's not Gigamax, and the Hatterene doesn't actually matter to me. But I got a second Switch today. I bought a second Nintendo Switch platform. So that I can do my own raids and catch multiple Pokemon from my raid dens. It seems, I know that might seem excessive. Yeah, chicken tendies are definitely better than Pokemon cards most of the time. But there are some Pokemon cards that I would like to keep forever, namely one, and it is a Charizard that is somewhere on my desk that I currently cannot locate. There it is. Bing! You did all those guides without a second Switch? Yeah, I did. I just risked it. I risked it for the biscuit, baby. I trusted myself. I'm experienced in hacking or like homebrewing consoles, so it didn't scare me. I knew I wouldn't fuck it up. Well, I didn't know, but I was confident that I wouldn't fuck it up. This rare beam is really being a dingus. It's really being a dingus. Is that base set or Evolutions? It's base set. This is from 1999. I got this card from a pack my dad gave me back in like 1999. It's not first edition, but it is base set. It's the only Pokemon card that I have from my childhood anymore. The rest of them are gone. They were given to a boy with a brain aneurysm after he had surgery and survived. A friend in my little sister's class. I gave him a bunch of my toys, Transformers, Legos, Pokemon cards, Digimon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Years later, I came to him and I was like, hey, do you still have all those things I gave you? And he said, no, all those cards are gone. I left them in my attic and they got eaten by rats. And it was very sad. I was a sad boy that day. A lot of my childhood got vaporized and all the goodwill I thought I put in to the world was not returned to me. But it's okay. FanP taught us this great lesson, that things are not permanent, and sometimes things you care about will disappear, and the fact that you remember them at all is evidence enough that they existed and gave you good feelings in the past. Life philosophy lessons via Pokemon cards. Please subscribe. Please subscribe for more deep Papa Hefe. Support your local deep Papa Hefe streamer. Dude, where is this beam though? This beam is prejudiced as hell. I just wanna trade beams, man. This is just an excuse to repurchase all of it as an adult addicted to nostalgia paper and plastic. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that I have strong amounts of mental fortitude and have not considered doing the same thing that Snow Viper did, which is spend $100 on someone else's binder of Pokemon cards. I am weak. I have absolutely had this thought, but I have not spent the money yet. Instead, I have dedicated my life to my Pokemon game collection because I like the games that I own. You know, I still have all my games from childhood. I still have Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I have every game up to Platinum, and then I have Soul Silver, Black and Black 2. I don't have White yet. I have XY. Do you have Twitter? Yeah, !Twitter is my Twitter. Thinking of buying Soul Silver? It's very worth it. It's a very good game. I should have like a bot that like plugs my shit throughout the stream. Dormirmo. Hello, Papa Hefe. How are you doing? I'm doing very good. Thank you, Darmirmo. It's nice to see you again. Yeah, there are a lot of fake carts out there. It's very hard. I will admit, it's very hard. Bro, where is this beam? Hello? Where beeth the beam? I want to get started. I want to reveal to you my new idea for how to find your first 2IV Pokemon. Because the biggest problem I think I see from people, who are trying to set up Den RNG, right, is they go, oh, I just have to get this first Pokemon, and then everything will be fine. And then they catch, hey, Barizi with the sub. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's nice to have you back on that 2-month streak. I can't wait till if you stay for 3 months and you get that nice red Game Boy icon. The red Game Boy is sick. It's based on a real Game Boy Pocket that I actually have. Hold on. It's real. It's real Game Boy Pocket. He's red. That's the 3-month badge. You can't play Diamond? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anybody play Diamond if they have access to Platinum, just because Platinum is so much better. Yeah, you can see my badge is red Game Boy, like this red Game Boy. I probably don't need this cord plugged in anymore. I have all 3 and I enjoy them all. So the problem, Blissy was talking about this on his stream the other day, but I'll touch on it. That Diamond and Pearl are just coded really bad. Like Diamond and Pearl, not Platinum, but Diamond and Pearl are coded really bad. So the games, the battles, the menus are very, very slow. God, where's this beam? The battles and the menus are super slow. But, I mean, the region is fine. But Platinum fixes all these problems. DPP Remakes 2099. DPP Remakes 2021. Yeah, the surfing is painfully slow, too. Yeah. The box is also not great. Like, it's very hard to go back to using a box that doesn't have, you know, like, multi-select. DPP remakes are coming in 2021, and they will be the best Pokemon games ever made. I have gone on record saying this 3 times now, and I will say it even more times. We need multi-release? What is multi-release? Oh, never mind. Yeah, like being able to release multiple Pokemon in your boxes instead of... What we need is a surprise trade box. I think you should just be able to deposit 30 Pokemon into a box, check start surprise trade, and then leave and come back later. I agree. I think the Crown Tundra Underground is going to be very similar to the Sinnoh Underground. No, Clay. We don't speak about that. We don't speak about Let's Go Sinnoh. Axe Forest. That's fine. I'd be fine with a second group of DLC too, as long as we wind up with one Pokemon game that has the full national dex on the Switch. If it takes 2 years to get there, that's fine. I just someday want to have my entire Pokemon collection living on the Switch. Because right now it lives on, 80% of it lives on 3DS, and the rest of it will be on Switch. And I don't like that. I don't like the disconnect. I want me shiny Metagross! Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My shiny Metagross deserves. My boy Silverado deserves to be brought into the world of Sword and Shield. My shiny Sceptile that I RNG abused in Sapphire many, many years ago. Like 10 years ago. I want Mega Evolution back. Thank you. Where are the Megas? Where did they go? Never? What's your problem with Megas? You got beef with Megas? How? Yeah, Megas are so much better than Gmax. Gmax is the most boring replacement for Mega Evolutions they ever imagined. Exactly. I soloed all of Let's Go Pikachu with a shiny Mega Beedrill. Or a shiny Beedrill that became a Mega Beedrill. I want my cool ranch dog. You see? Exactly. Mega Beedrill is reason enough that Megas should be brought back. Mega Beedrill is one of the best Pokemon ever. I love that fucking thing. I will rep Mega Beedrill until my dying breath. I'm gonna be on my deathbed, and my fucking great grandkid's gonna come up. I'm gonna be 182 and half a cyborg, and I'm gonna go, you know what? I'm ready to be done with this mortal coil. And my great grandchild will come up to my bed and say, Papa Hefe, Grand Papa Hefe, who is your favorite Mega Pokemon? And he'll think I'm gonna say Charizard. He'll think I'm gonna say Charizard. But actually, I'm gonna say, no, my son. No, my son. Mega Beedrill is the truth. And they'll go, Mega Beedrill! And I'll go, yes, this is my last wish. My last wish as a dying half-cyborg, 182-year-old human. That you appreciate Mega Beedrill for what he is. And then I'm going to open up my Pokemon fucking bank, my Pokemon home, or whatever the hell Pokemon is in 2182. Oh, we got the beam. Sick. Mega Slowbro. See, another one. Yeah, Clay, I'm gonna clone everything. So I've decided as a Pokemon player, now that generational shifts, I will always clone. I will never permanently transfer again. Because I want to be able to go back to my Gen 3 games and play with my Gen 3 Pokemon, but I also want to take those Gen 3 Pokemon into the future and play them in there. So I'm cloning always now. I have a hacked 3DS, so every game from Gen 7 prior, no issue cloning Pokemon, right? I can clone everything. Alright, so we have a 4-star Grimmsnarl. Let's get over to the desktop and start talking about the new method, right? So the method in principle, if setting up your den before was finding your 2 IV spawn, which in this case is like Togetic and Morgrim. Those are the 2 IV spawns. I'm gonna get Raid Finder up too. Raid Finder is very good. Might as well get all 3 programs out here. No reason to be discriminate. Den 51, rare pool. And then 50, rare pool. So the 2 IV spawns are Togetic and Morgrim. Slurpuff is a 3 IV spawn. And that's it. So there we go. So we need Togetic and Morgrim. Oh, Greeny Faye, you're actually way better off. Still doing Gen 8 RNG instead of cursed RNG. Yeah, I am. I will admit I am. I'll go back. I will go back. I thought about playing my Emerald Nuzlocke today, but then I remembered that I just have to grind. And then I remembered that you gave me a solution. So, oh yeah, Greeny Faye, thank you for getting me back on track. I'm very ADD today. So, you are actually in better shape. Yeah, 1 to 2 star seed searching is actually really fast. And this seed searcher Leanne's seed searcher tool is actually fully compatible with 1 and 2 star raids, and it's even faster. So, same software. You would want to use seed searcher, which is currently pinned. Is it Leanne? I don't know. I don't know if it's Leanne or Lean. I've been saying Leanne because I see Leanne. I see like the GitHub profile. They're his. Pretty sure it's a he. Pretty sure Lean is actually a he. And it's Lean. But then you go to the GitHub profile and it's Lean NY, which looks like Leanne. And it's like, regardless, that tool is very good. And it's compatible with 1 and 2 star raids, and you can get it in my, it's pinned in my Raid Seed discussion channel. Yes, exactly. Green Faye, you got it. I'm excited to find out about the cursed RNG. We'll see. I'm very excited. Anyway, so the theory behind my new plan, my new sick plan that is better than the previous plan. What we're not going to do anymore is worry about frame 4 when we start. All we're going to do is activate the link battle glitch. We're going to activate the link battle glitch. So we're going to go to link battle. We're going to search for a double battle. I would liken this method more to fishing with a spear versus fishing with a fishing rod. So fishing with a fishing rod is repetitive. It's methodical. And it's like, and you know, it's just, you do the same thing over and over again until you get your right things. And then you reel it in and then you throw the line out again. We're going to be fishing with a spear. We are just going to drill on. We're going to do some Gurren logging shit. We're just going to fucking keep drilling into the heavens until we get our Pokemon. You're hacking, you're going to get banned by Epic Games? Absolutely not. This console is vanilla as hell. Not a damn hack on here. Yeah, Blissey, keep it tucked. Can I be a mod in the server? Absolutely not, Slow Viper. You're currently banned from the server, so. Toxic Kitty, what's up? So, here we are. The first Pokemon, frame 1. Frame 1, I'm going to put a 1 here. I'm going to zoom this in too, just so like... No. Got it. No, I want to control plus this tab. I want to make it bigger. Okay. Oh, this is Den 51 Bridgefield, and we do not know our seed yet. So, frame 1 is 4-star Grimmsnarl. Frame 2. Frame 2. And we're in link battle glitch mode, so we can just advance our frames. No big deal. We can do this. We can do this all day. Frame 2 is 4-star Gardevoir. Frame 3. Is 4-star Grimmsnarl again. Frame 4. So this is our first potential frame. This is our first potential frame that could be a good Pokemon, right? We're going to advance. And we want it to be a 3-star Morgrem or a 3-star Togetic. It was a 4-star Surpluff. We could catch this, but I'm not going to because I don't fuck with 3 IVs anymore. I only fuck with 3 IVs unless you need them. There are only 2 situations where you need a 3 IV, and that's Event Dens and Ditto. Other than that, 2 IVs. I don't fucking care. Don't even bother starting with a 3 IV. It's worthless. It's going to lag your computer out, and you're going to get a seed in 45 minutes, and it's going to be wrong. So fuck 3 IVs. They're done. They're dead to me. So you know what? Why is Ditto like the Event Dens? It doesn't have a 2 IV spawn at 3 stars. A 3-star Ditto spawns with 3 IVs. It's unique in that way. So we just move right on. We move right on and we see, oh, it's a 3-star Slurpuff. That is still, it's frame 5. This is still a 3 IV. We're not catching this. We go to frame 6. And this will make sense like as soon as I find the Pokemon I want. I think some of you might already get it when I say I'm fishing with a spear versus fishing with a rod. 5-star Grimmsnarl. That ain't it. That ain't it. So right now already, if you were fishing, if you were doing this the old way, you would have reset and done 3 date skips, and like, and you know, and repeated this a couple times because you're stuck. You're stuck in thinking like frame 1 is frame 1. You're doing this to avoid NG, right? I'm doing it more like as a way to avoid having to reset the game a bunch of times. So I could still get NG, right? The first Pokemon that I catch could still be not good. G-Max Hat. Okay, that ain't it. That ain't it. Frame 8. What we're doing is we're just drilling through the Pokemon in order and stopping when we get to one that is compatible. Rather than resetting the game a bunch of times, we're just going to keep data advancing until we hit one of the Pokemon we need. And we're keeping track of everything along the way so that when we find it, if the Pokemon is a good one, we can advance back to that spot and start from there. That's the general idea. Five-star Grim again. See, like we've been very unlucky. We've done 8 date advances now and not gotten the Pokemon. But that's okay. That doesn't bother us because we're just going to keep going till we find it. We're not going to waste time resetting the game. We're just going to find our Pokemon. 4-star Milcery. That is not it. That's a 3 ID. And you record each one so that you never lose your place. Hey, what's up, Avery? Wait, Pixie Beast, what are you knowing about? What's the no? What's the nose? 3-star Morgrim. Okay, so that's our guy. We got to frame 11, and we found a 3-star Morgrim. Now we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna catch this little fool. So if it winds up that this Morgrim has a 2 IV spread that is useful to us, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 state advances, right? And we're gonna make this our frame 1, and this Morgrim will be our new frame 4. If he's good. If he's not good, we go back to frame 1. We just drill again until we hit the Pokemon we need, and we just assume that that's gonna be our new frame 4, right? So in principle, it's the same, but instead you're doing less resetting of the game and more resetting of the den. Because you need to get this first Pokemon to be able to do everything anyway. Pixie Beast, I don't understand why you keep saying no. What's wrong? Do you not agree with my method? You think it's worse? I'm very confused. I'm gonna send you Jirachis to make you feel better. Here, take these. They'll help you. That's where I figured this was going. Why don't you go with the 3-star Slurpuff? Because the 3-star Slurpuff is a 3-star, is a 3 IV, and I don't fuck with 3 IV starts anymore. 3 IV starts are whack. 2 IV starts or bust. Just no, really. Yeah, 3 IV starts, never again, dude. They take too long, they're inconsistent, and I don't like them. They just confuse people. How do you know which Pokemon you need to look for? You go to Raid Finder, right? And you go to your den, which in this case is 51/50 Bridgefield, depending on which one you're using. And you go here to the drop down, you set your beam type, and then here in the drop down you can see that Togetic is a 2 IV, Morgrim is a 2 IV right here, this IV count, Slurpuff is a 3 IV, Milcery is a 4 IV. So we know that the only ones we can use are Togetic and Morgrim. So let's open up our IV calculator. Let's open up our IV calculator, set this to Morgrim. Can any of them have a weird extra IV? Yeah, of course they could. And then they wouldn't be compatible. But that's why we're not wasting our time only dealing with frame 4, right? Any frame is fine with us. We're casting a wider net initially so that in the future so that we're not wasting a bunch of time resetting the game. We're casting a wider net in the beginning to get exactly what we need as fast as possible, and then carrying on with the process from there. Yeah, Blaine's makes short-sighted videos. How do you do this? This is so complicated. I'm going to make... There's a video on the way explaining this in better detail, but today I'm gonna save this whole VOD too, because this is a whole setup from scratch. So I'm gonna have another full raid RNG from scratch video on my YouTube after this. And it'll be the whole VOD of this stream. Maybe I'll slice it up. We'll see. We'll see if I have the work ethic to like slice it, or if I'm just gonna drop all 3 hours of it for you guys. Anyway, so let's calc the stats on this bad boy. 271, 156, 89, 189, 146, 151. So the spear only works with the first Pokemon. Does your Streamlabs have a link to your YouTube channel? Yes, it does. It is !YT. This only applies to the first Pokemon, because the first Pokemon is the most important Pokemon. You need to have a Pokemon that's compatible to even begin this process. And before, people were wasting time like catching 3 IVs and just don't do that. Just get a 2 IV that's good and start with that. That's always going to be the best option. It's just not worth it to even try 3 IV starts. West Coast in the house? Yeah, it's like what, 4 p.m. on the West Coast? This is like primo streamo time for them. All right, and this boy is mild nature. Find IVs. Okay. So already I can tell you that this spread is not going to work. Why? Why is this spread not going to work? Can anybody tell me? What is this? I'm nervous about this. You going to get banned? Yeah. Snow Viper. Why? Why you do this? Why you do this? I have to time you out now. You can't be... Yeah, it's exactly... It's 3 IVs. So, we close it. We start again. And we clear all this. Now, we know the first 3 are going to be the same, right? These aren't going to change. But we're going to pick up again from where we left off. Sorry, I was away. Oh, it's no big deal. I can handle 27 people. 27 people ain't shit. So now we've only reset the game one time. We've only reset the game one time rather than, God no, we had to do what, like 11 frame advances to find that 2 IV? Is there a place to get this spreadsheet? Yeah, it's in my Discord, !Discord, in the raid seed discussion. It's pinned in there. So we'll activate the double battle glitch. It's not the double, it's the link battle glitch. It works with multi-battle and single battle too. I just use double battle because I'm biased. I shall join the Discord. Were you not in the Discord before? That's very surprising. Most people will join the Discord first. How have you been? I've been good. I've been very good. All right, so we're back. We got the link battle glitch activated. Now here's the cool thing. I know that the first 3 Pokemon here are worthless to me. I know that they're worthless to me. And because I'm using the link battle glitch, I can just skip right past them. I can go 1, 2, 3. Are you going to give us the option to invite people to your Discord? Just use the link from the stream. If you just use this link, that's the stream link, it's always active. So you can just send people that link and it would allow you to invite them. May I ask, how long does this method usually take? It really depends on your den, right? 3-star Togetic, we got it immediately. Check that out. So 4th frame, we just got a 3-star Togetic. That's fucking hype. Everybody should be excited about that. We got very lucky this time. Go back to this while we fight the Togetic. Just blow this man out. So Hefe, are you upset about Byleth being in the next DLC? No, I'm not. So my theory, this is my theory about why we got Byleth right now. They knew they were going to add Byleth to the game, right? They knew they were going to add Byleth to the game back when they made Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Like Sakurai said, like he played Fire Emblem 3 Houses. He played Fire Emblem 3 Houses before Fire Emblem 3 Houses released so that they could develop Byleth. That means they've had Byleth in their back pocket since like June, right? They had some version of Byleth that they could have released back in June. But they knew, they probably knew, right? That if it came down to it, and for some reason, whoever they were going to use as the big ultra hype character for number 5 wasn't ready in time, they could use Byleth to cap off the first character pack, and then use super hype character as character number 1 to hype up DLC pack 2. And I think that's what happened, right? I think they already knew, they know who their next big the next big ultra hype character is going to be. They know. And they could have done it as their last character for DLC pack 1, but for whatever reason, it was a marketing decision, and they said, you know what, we're just going to add Byleth, because we knew we were going to add Byleth anyway. And they knew that Byleth probably wasn't going to be super hype. Exactly. I think it was a marketing decision. I think there is a super hype character. And it's going to be It's going to be the first one. Sorry, what channel is the spreadsheet pinned in? It's in Raid Seed Discussion. Raid Seed Discussion. All right, let's level this bad boy up to 100. And let's check some stats, right? Let's do this again. We got a Togetic. We got a Togetic. What's his nature? Let's see. Togetic, what is your nature? Ah, the ping last night? Yeah, I was fucking around last night and I accidentally pinged everybody when I reposted something. It is gentle nature. Good. Well, if you guys also didn't notice, my glasses broke. I need to go to the eye doctor and get new glasses. My arm fell off and it's been broken for a long time and I never went and got a new pair and I just kept super gluing them, and now there's so much super glue in the hole that I can't put the arm back in, so I have to go get new glasses. Big sad. Okay, so that is obviously not his actual attack stat. Okay. Alright, now this one might actually work. This one might work because we only have 2 IVs, but we have 2 30s. So let's plug it into the tool. Let's plug it into the tool and see what Seed Searcher says. Go to Togetic. We go gentle. We go 30, 16, 31, 18, 30, 31. The ability was, huh? Togetic learn follow me. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Interesting. It didn't evolve, even though I just gave it like 80 levels. It's hustle, and it is capable of taking hits. Check it. Oh, it's compatible. Check it out. So we got lucky. We got lucky, and our Togetic is compatible. So the spearfishing method totally worked. We got somewhat lucky, and the spearfishing method worked. So Togetic, nature, gentle, ability, hustle, characteristic, taking hits, IVs. We're what now? We're what now? 30.16.31.18.30.31. Okay. So part 1 is complete. We have a successful first Pokemon. Oh, Shiny Stone to Togetis. That's right. That's right. That's right. Cool. First Pokemon complete. Now we look at Seed Searcher, right? Now this is very important. This is very important. In Seed Searcher, ooh, we might actually have a problem here, folks. So see this? There's actually three IVs unpredicted. So there should be 4 IVs here. So this might actually be the bug in Lean's tool. So I'm gonna check this real quick. Lean's new tool won't have this problem, but there's one IV case that is not currently accounted for, and this actually should have been an NG, I think, or this 4 IV shouldn't have been allowed. So we're gonna check it in here first. It was 30, 16, 31, 18, 30, 31. So according to this, a 3 IV gives us 5 out of the 6 IVs, so that's actually fine. This is actually fine. We're gonna use the 3 IV. This calculation that SW Seed Search is doing right here. Someone called you an N-word last night. Do I have to ban him? Was it in the Discord? I'll ban him right now, Avery. I'll ban somebody right the hell now. I don't do for that. That ain't okay. Okay. It was just in real life. Well, that's also not okay, but it's not something I can do anything about. Anyway, so this calculation here, this 3V56, 4IV 56, this is coming to Lean's tool in the next version, which will be, I think, sometime on tomorrow. I ain't black. Well, you know, it's still not okay. It's not cool to call anyone that. But anyway, what this means, right? This 3V 5 out of 6. So for any given frame, right? For any given frame, there are 6 potential non-31 IVs, right? Like say you opened a raid and it was a 0 IV Pokemon. We don't have access to a 0 IV Pokemon, so because raids don't spawn them, so we can't do that. There's single fixed IV. So ideally, the Pokemon that we capture, right? The Pokemon that we capture here here, and or here gives us as many of these IVs as possible. Yeah, absolutely I will. Absolutely I will. I can't stop looking at the broken part of your glasses now. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do. So, since we know that 3 IV Pokemon will give us 5 out of the 6 missing IVs, this is our best option. This is our best option. And like I said, the newer version of this tool will tell you that. We'll tell you that here. Lean's working on adding it. So, we need to go for 3-star Surplus on frame 4 now. So now we're locked in. This is frame 1, right? This is frame 1. So we're just going to do this again. We're going to activate the link battle. We're going to up our text speed because I keep forgetting to do that. They turn slowly, like on my nose. It's like my nose is imbalanced, so they slowly move. When I went to college about 9 years ago and snapped my frameless glasses in half. Dude, break it. I've been breaking glasses since I was a wee lad. Since I was a wee lad. When I was in like 6th grade, I had an arm that came off, and my dad fixed it by wrapping it in twine and then just super gluing the ball of twine. So it looked like I had a wasp nest made of twine on the side of my just a big ball holding the unmovable arm in place. It was the jerriest of rigs. No Glasses Gang? I wish I was in No Glasses Gang, but my eyes ain't that good. My eyes are very bad. This is a plague that I have been given and that I must deal with. It is part of my struggle. Hopefully it doesn't get a lot worse. Alright. Activate El Glitcho. I think you look fine with glasses. I think I do too. This is like, I have the option. I have the option to get contacts or surgery, but I don't really want to. Contacts, yeah, contacts. I'm too lazy to deal. I'm like, I leave them in and I don't use eye drops and I don't change them often enough, and like I just get really itchy. I'm prone to eye infections. I don't fuck with contacts anymore. It's too much maintenance. I'd rather just have a nice pair of glasses that works. Anyway, so we're gonna advance 3 frames real quick. We're not gonna worry about checking anything. We're just gonna go boop 1, 2, 3. Boop. Back. All right, what did we get? Gardevoir. That ain't it. Now, actually, what I could start doing. So this is part 2. This is part 2 of the new method, and this is what I'm actually gonna start doing. I shouldn't have done it. I should have done it the first try, but I was being an idiot. So we're gonna control minus on this. So now you see that we need to get some combination of 9 Pokemon. This one is necessary, right? This one is absolutely necessary. The rest of these Pokemon are all optional. In my opinion, you should aim for 2 IVs on the other frames, but 3 IVs are also fine. 4 IVs are fine too, but I find that the 2 IVs and the 3 IVs, the calculation goes a little faster and it's more reliable, and just trust me. But if it doesn't work, just catch another combination of these 9 Pokemon and try it again. In this case, it's going to be the 2 IV and the 3 IV for me. And then like I'll probably just do either a 2 IV or 3 IV from the other frames. I probably won't fuck with a 4 IV unless I don't get a seed quickly. So the strat now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate the link battle glitch. I have a bad tan line from my glasses. Yeah, I get that in the summer too. It's winter here now, so I ain't gotta worry about sunburn. I don't even need these headphones on. As much as I like the music, I do not need it at the moment. What are we looking forward to from PAX South? I have no idea, actually. I haven't been paying attention to, like, what the upcoming hot games and stuff are at all. Alright, we're at Grim. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to advance 3 times and check it. This is what I call the shotgun approach. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to do the shotgun approach. We're going to advance 3 times. We're going to check it. It's a Grimmsnarl. We can't use the Grimmsnarl. Fuck him. We're going to advance again. FF7 remakes, yeah, those will be pretty sick. I'm really mad that Cyberpunk got pushed. We're gonna advance one more time, but it'll be a better game as a result. Gardevoir, can't use that. Fuck that. Advance one more time. Bro, don't swear. Me mom could have heard. Wear headphones. Are you gonna put this on YouTube? Yeah, this whole video is going on YouTube. All right, so I got 4 IVs for all the Pokemon. Restart it. But see, so this, what this lets us do is like check. We can check all 3 frames at once, right? We don't have to like check one frame and then reset the game if we don't see the mon we want, right? We don't need to be so methodical about it that we lose a bunch of efficiency. The most efficient way is just to check as many frames as you can before resetting the game, because resetting the game takes a very long time. Trying to optimize. I love how optimized you've made the whole process. Yeah, me too. It used to suck. It still kind of sucks. Thank you for the link battle glitch update. Oh yeah, you're very welcome. The link battle update is the best one because you don't have to go into the battle, right? You can just airplane mode out. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. I look at the GMAX starters. I hope that GMAX starters are an event raid. I really do. Inteleon GMAX is a meme? Yeah, straight up. Straight up meme. Alright, so we're on Grimmsnarl. Let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I like it. I like it. Don't get me wrong, but just because I like it doesn't mean it's not a meme. I like memes. Oh, Slurpuff. This is what we needed. Sick. So we got a 4-star Slurpuff. Fucking Pog, dude. Give me those Pogs. I like the Rillaboom. Yeah, I like all the G-Maxes, actually. 100% crit attack. Yeah, it could be that. Or it could be a move that gives all Pokemon on your side of the field a +2 crit boost. A +2 crit boost would bring Snipe Shot up to 100% crit ratio. Quick and easy? Yeah. This really has been going very smoothly. I look like a genius. I look like a massive genius. This might be a very short stream. What if you use a leak on Inteleon? It only works on Surfetched and Farfetch'd. The leak doesn't work on Inteleon, unfortunately. You can do Scope Lens or whatever to boost it by 1. But, you know. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do with him. I think they have a plan. Because Sniper is obviously worse than Grassy Surge and Libero. Like, Libero is Protean, which is arguably one of the best abilities in the game. If not the best ability in the game. And then Grassy Surge is Grassy Surge. Like, it sets up Grassy Terrain. Grassy Terrain is a base for an entire set of strategies that you can use with terrains. And it lowers ground type attacks, which are a common offensive move, and heals you every turn. I had a friend move today. He's the same age as me and is going to college now. He moved away on you, so you're not going to be able to... Is increasing the IV deviation on Lean's program worth it? So yes, this is actually another hot tip. This is another hot tip that I got. Hot troubleshooting tip. So let's say that you run this program. Let me go over here. Yeah. Let's say that you run the seed searcher at 0 to 3 and you get no result and it says increase the IV deviation. Now you might think, oh, increase the IV deviation. I go from 3 to like 7. That's what you might think you need to do. But what you actually need to do is go 4 to 7 because you already checked 0 through 3. And if you've already checked 0 through 3, you're just wasting CPU cycles checking the exact same IV deviations again. I asked Lean about this and they said the most efficient way is to go 4 to 7. And then if you don't get one on 4 to 7, you've got a very rare seed or your data entry is wrong and you should catch some different Pokemon and double check your frames. But if you're sure that you've got the right data in here and you still don't get a seed, then you can go up to 8 to 10. The highest IV deviation that Lean's ever seen is 18, but it was a very, 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 very rare case. Very, 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 very rare case. So if you don't get one on 0 to 3, go to 4 to 7. And then if you don't get one on 4 to 7, which I highly doubt, then you can go to 8 to 10. And then your searches won't take fucking 2 hours because you're redoing. Most will be under 10. Most will be under 4. The average is like 2.5 or something. It's very unlikely. Very, very, very unlikely you get one that's more than 5. That is not enough XP candies. I need to do many more. Oh, that means my friend... Wait, your friend is 15 and going to college? That's fucking awesome for him. I mean, that's bad for you because he's your friend. But, oh, yeah. Yeah, Grosberry. I would definitely recommend just checking your Pokemon, catching more Pokemon, filling out the grid, trying it with a different set of Pokemon, and then increasing the IV deviations because you might get a good seed. You have this Den Shiny right now? That's sick. What did I miss so far? I'm at work watching when I can. I'm going to put all this on YouTube, but all I did was catch Togetic. All I did was advance until I found a 2 IV Pokemon, and I plugged it into the tool, and it was good. So we're doing this. We're doing this Slurpuff. You're resetting for Hatterene right now? I'm actually doing this not for the Hatterene, but for the Grimmsnarl. But I also wanted to get the Hatterene because it's a G-Max. And now I have 2 switches, so I can catch it myself. So Slurpuff. Stats are 100, 305, 183, 228, 205, 166, 180. Yeah, I just got a second Switch. I just got it today. I bought like just the tablet because I have I already had 2 sets of Joy-Cons and I had 2 docks. So it was like, shit, I might as well just buy another like base unit. And I bought an exploitable one so I can hack this and like move save files around, which is super nice. Super, super, super nice. And that means I can keep my main Switch like CFW free, which is also super, super nice. We like that. We like no bans. The nature on this turd is lax. For the record, I hate this Pokemon. I think it's dumb. All right, so we got 31, 31, 31, 18, 30, 30. Let's mark all this down. So we got Slurpuff. Lax. Ability was, what, Sweet Veil? Sweet Veil. Oh, that's valid on the Slurpuff hit? Yeah. Characteristic was Siestas. And the IVs were... What were the IVs? They were 31.18.31.30.30.31. Okay, cool. So we can plug that in over here in Leans Tool. Slurpuff, Lax, Sweet Veil, plenty of Siestas, and 31, 18, 31, 30, 30, 31. Check IVs. Okay. All right, we're on day 5 and 6 now. Are you going to host the raid once you get it? I might host it a couple times if I get it tonight. But for what it's worth, I've decided against becoming a permanent raid hosting channel, and I'm not going to do dedicated raid hosting streams anymore. I would rather help people get raids in their own games and like do helping streams like this where people are like, where I'm going through the process and other people are going through the process. I would rather help people serve themselves than just give out free shinies and like have a super variable viewership that doesn't build a relationship with me. Exactly. I'm teaching you to fish instead of giving you a fish. With CC RNG, what's CC? Coliseum? Does this mean you don't need a 4 IV from frame 4? So the only reason I would use a 4 IV from frame 4 is if I didn't get a result with a 2 IV or 3 IV. Cute Charm? I've actually never done Cute Charm, but at some point I will. At some point I will. Exactly. Exactly. And you get 100% catch guaranteed. And that is that's super nice. And you get to use whatever ball you want, and you don't have to do 20 raids to get one Pokemon. It's way better. It's way better to self-serve. And I'm all about teaching people stuff. Yeah, Avery, at some point I'll do Q-Charm, and and I might help you with it. Maybe when I buy Heart Gold, maybe I'll buy a copy of Heart Gold and do Q-Charm on that, because I currently don't have a copy of Heart Gold. So yeah, I'm going to look for a 2 IV or a 3 IV on frame 5 or 6. So that's our next goal. Yeah, you have Soul Silver? Perfect. I have Soul Silver as well, but my Soul Silver file is like my primary Gen 4 file, so I don't want to delete that save file. I like it on the cartridge where it is. Do do do. Do do do. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more non-Gen 8 RNGs in the future. I'd like this channel to become like the RNG channel of Twitch, right? Like Blissey has YouTube on lockdown, but right now there's no real RNG community on Twitch, and I'd like to make one. And I think this video that I'm gonna make on Gen 8, that's gonna come out on like Sunday or Monday, is gonna be a good like baby's first RNG for people that don't know what RNG even is. I think of it as like a true third way of playing Pokemon, right? Like there's the breeders, there's the hackers, and then there's the middle road, which is RNG. And like it's so niche and not a lot of people do it, but you can actually do it in like every game. And it's so worth it. It allows you to get competitive Pokemon on a purely skill and knowledge based approach, rather than like just slamming your head into the wall, breeding over and over again, or just hacking them in, right? It gives you a legitimate way that requires skill, execution, knowledge, and all these other nice things. And you don't have to use cheats to do it. And I think that's really appealing, and I think it's something that people could really get into and build a community around. Obviously, Blissey's had success on YouTube doing that. So I think I like breeding a bit more than raid RNG. That's fine. I mean, everybody's going to have... Actually, I need to do 4 days. Everybody's going to have their own axis, right, of the way they like to play Pokemon. There's like 3 ways to play Pokemon, right? There's the collector's axis. There's like the battling axis, and then there's like the breeding axis, like the purely just you enjoy shiny hunting and breeding for the sake of it. And then there's like the collecting aspect, which is like I want to get everything. And then there's people that are the combination of those 2 things, and they're like shiny dex people. And then there's like RNG collectors, which are also like shiny dex people, but they want to use RNG to do it. And then there's like pure battle people who are like, just hack me the mods. And I'd say I'm like a nice balance of all 3. I like a little bit of breeding. I'm definitely a collector. I have a full living dex, all of my own caught Pokemon. And then I'm also a little bit, I like battling. So to me, RNG is like, it's a nice balanced medium. I get to do exactly what I like to do. Yeah, exactly. So that was our frame 5. I'm going to go to frame 6. What do we get? Morgrim. Perfect. Perfect. So we got a 3-star Morgrim on frame 6. So we only need 1 more Pokemon. We're actually like fucking nailing it right now. Because the minimum number of Pokemon you need to catch to get your seed is 4. And we might get it in just 4. Which is fun. You're a collector and shiny hunter, and you dabble in speedrunning strats. Yeah, speedrunning is definitely like a... I'm back. What did I miss? We're almost done. Sea Chitter said no K when I check the IVs. Does that mean I need to try a different Pokemon? Yes. That's exactly what it means. You need to get a 2 IV from a different frame. So not from your current frame 4, but from like any other frame than your current frame 4. I thought that would happen to me, but I got lucky and I got it on my first try. Screw this Morgrim. All right, he's dead. He has died. We are now less one more Grim in the world. Does anyone want some 6 IV more picos? No, I don't. More Grim is lame? Yeah, but Grimmsnarl's not. Grimmsnarl is decidedly not lame. I'm gonna get the most dog shit seed. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna find a seed very fast, and it's gonna be absolute poo-poo butts. It's gonna be like 8,000 frames. I know this to be true. There's no way I've gotten this lucky with the setup mons, and I'm not gonna get absolutely bopped on the final. All right, Morgan, what do you got? You are a prankster. We like that. You are naive. We like that. You are plenty of siestas. And your IVs. Is a frame just a reset? A frame is, yeah, each date reset you do is 1 frame. Each date reset you do is 1 frame. Oof, 2,000 eggs? That's some Darkanify shit. What if it is 4 frames? What do you mean by what if it is 4? I mean, if it is 4 frames, that's great. That's what you want. Anything from the 4th frame onward is usable. But in this case, I need frame 5 and frame 6 to finish calculating. Morgan. Naive. Toxic. What does that mean? DI. Oh, did you close the game while breeding? Dragonback, you have come to the absolute best place. I would love to help you. I would love to help you figure out how to do this. Is the frame 6 thing new since the program I use only does 5 frames? Yeah. So 870 frame? Yeah, that's super lucky. Frame 6, are there videos I should watch to learn the basics? Yeah. Do this. Boop. And that'll give you a video to learn the basics. That's not from me. I have one coming, but this one's from my friend Blissy, and it's pretty good. What was I just trying to answer? Frame 6 is indeed new. It's not super new, but frame 6 improves consistency from the original version of 1 star. 1 star only had 1 star only had 3 frames. This has 4. You use more Pokemon to get more accuracy, which is nice. Oh, Dark, don't corrupt this poor child. Don't do it. Don't tell him about your sadness. Find IVs. Okay. So this guy's IVs are just keep breeding, Naza, and don't look at what Dark says, because it's just gonna make you very sad. And you're going to feel like you've been wasting time, and maybe you've rejected some shinies, and it's going to make you feel very bad. Greenie Fae, it does. It does work like that. Like, Egg Seed is still fixed, but it's encrypted. And they like change, there's like a reroll functionality to it, where when you start up the game, it gets re-rolled. But when you like start the game and you generate an egg, like you are on a seed, but it's just not permanent like it was. Yeah, swap breeding does not work. It's not permanent. It re-rolls when you start the game, I believe. No, egg RNG is not coming. It's totally encrypted. We can't break it. right, so we got this Pokemon figured out, right? Yeah, let's put his daters into the tool. So day 6, we caught a Morgrim. He was naive. He had Prankster. He liked taking siestas, and his IVs are 31, 31, 22, 10, 21, 14. Darkest Parabol. Does the breeding seed reset when you put the switch to sleep without closing the game? No, it does not. So if you just keep, yeah, if you just keep hatching every single egg, right? If you just receive every egg, hatch every egg, you shouldn't miss your shiny frame. But if you do accidentally reject an egg, that could have been your shiny egg, and you'll never know. There's a meme that's like the breeding person going, "Oh yeah, I'll throw this in the garbage, but it was a shiny, but oh well." Like, that actually is real, and you should never reject eggs. Schrodinger's shiny egg, yeah. Oof. Sad stuff. That's the sad stuff that nightmares are made of for Darkanify. That one you posted. Wait, what did I post in Secret Town? Well, they aren't must have been shiny. Like, the same way that it's totally possible that you get a raid seed that has a shiny frame of like 18,000. Like, Lean found a raid seed that literally didn't have a shiny frame until 18,000. So it is possible that you just got really bad luck. Got a shiny in 5 eggs? Darn. All right, we have to go to day 5, right? Frame 5? Yeah, so I have to do 4 day advances. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we get? Milkery. Perfect. Perfect. I believe that's a 4 IV still, but we can use it. I'm going to use it now. Milkery, yeah, is a 4 IV. So I'm going to use Milkery for this. Will there be more RNG abuse in Gen A or only raid? For now, it's going to be only raid. When the DLC comes out, it's possible that there's new mechanisms and things that we can RNG, but as of right now, raids are the only way. Nightmare fuel. Yeah, it is a very scary cry. Hey, we just hit 10,000 views. 10,000 lifetime views. Thank you, everybody, for all your viewership. I appreciate that. Nah, I don't think you could run into one that doesn't have a shiny until 1 million. Because there is like a it would be very rare to find one. I don't think it exists, just because of how the algorithm works. There's certainly one. There is one seed, because there's a limited number of seeds, right? There's 18 quintillion of them. There's 18 quintillion possible seeds, but it is a fixed set. So there is necessarily one seed in those 18 quintillion that has the worst shiny frame, and it's probably like more than 20,000 or some awful number. But I don't know what it is, but the algorithm certainly has one seed that is the worst, and we don't know what it is. But it's probably not 1 million. It's probably guaranteed to produce a shiny like at least every 30,000 or something. So we're going to use 4-star Milkery. I would sell my game and get a new one if that was me. I mean, any game is equally likely of doing that. If in Lean's program you get a prompt saying characteristics are wrong, but it gives you the option to search or restart, you should check that Pokemon. So you should try to capture another Pokemon from that same from like your frames, because what that means is you messed up your data entry. You messed up your data entry somewhere and like caught one on frame 5 and thought it was frame 6, or like you weren't paying attention and and you recorded the wrong one. It just means your data entry was wrong. So you need to catch a different Pokemon and put the data in until it doesn't give you that error anymore. Because the reason a characteristic would be invalid, I'll explain this after I record these stats actually. Because characteristics work in a very particular way, and you can predict based on an IV spread if a characteristic is incorrect. And that's why we include the characteristics when we try to figure out seed, because the characteristic is it's determined by encryption constant, which is a very important value for seed finding. Milkery 231. How does the link battle glitch work? It's another pin in the description, but I'll explain it in just a second. I want to explain the characteristic thing first. Remind me after I finish explaining the characteristic thing. Specialty is invalid, so my nature is wrong. Let's see what the nature is. Obviously not naive. It is bashful. Bashful. Right. There we go. So our Milkery stats are 31. 31, 30, 31, 17, 31, 31. Characteristic is taking hits. Ability was Sweet Veil. And nature was Bashfuru. Okay. Yeah, it's pinned in Raid Seed discussion. Alright, so let's enter that into the tool. Milkery, Bashfuru, Sweet Ale, capable of taking hits. 31, 30, 31, 17, 31, 30. Oh, yeah, typoed there. 31. Alright, so everything is set up. Everything is set up. I'm going to run it. Stream might lag when I run this. Be prepared for stream lag. But I need to run it. Oh, IV deviation 0, 2, 3. Alright, I think this is correct. I'm going to double check my numbers one more time. 3-star, gentle, hustle, taking hits. 30, 16, 31, 18, 30, 31. That's correct. Slurpuff, 4-star lax. I don't think it really matters, but we're going to put it there anyway. 4-star lax, Sweet Veil, plenty of siestas. 31, 18, 31, 30, 30, 31. Okay, day 5 is Milkery 4-star, bashful, Sweet Veil, taking hits. 31, 30, 31, 17, 31, 31. And Morgan, 3-star naive, prankster, siestas. 31, 31, 22, 10, 21, 14. All right, we're ready. Let's run it. See what seed we got. Let's see how long it takes. Prepare for the lag. My audio should still work. My video might lag, but my audio should still work. So, characteristic, right? Didn't know about the pin. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. Characteristic is determined based on the last digit of your encryption constant and one of your 31 IVs. So, whatever your highest IV is, which in the case of these Pokemon is always going to be one of their 31s, one of the characteristics corresponds to each of the IV types. So capable of taking hits, I think, is HP. There's siestas. Alert to sounds, I know, is speed. Likes to thrash about is attack. So each characteristic matches up with one of the IVs at 31. And the encryption constant, you do this thing called a modulo operator on the encryption constant. And what modulo does is I believe it gives you a certain remainder after dividing it by a certain number. So it gives you the remainder, and that remainder is used to determine which IV you pull the characteristic from. It gives it like a number to count. So if you ran the encryption, if you ran a modulo 6 operator on your encryption constant, and you found out that the number was like 6, right? So you did a modulo 6 on your encryption constant, and it had a 6 remainder. That would mean you would go to IV number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if that's your highest IV or tied with your highest IVs, that is going to be the one that gets the characteristic. So this guy would be alert to sounds. But notice he's not alert to sounds. He's taking hits. So that means that his encryption constant actually is either HP or defense. I forget which one is taking hits. It might be special D either. I think special D is siestas. But anyway, this tells us that his encryption constant definitely doesn't result in speed being the IV that gets picked. So it just gives the tool a little bit of extra information. It gives the tool a little bit of extra information about this column right here, the EC column. Right here. This column is the important one, because these are unique for each frame of each seed. Capable of taking hits as defense? Yeah, so that would make sense. It would make sense that if this thing has a perfect defense IV, that its characteristic would be taking hits. And you would know, and the program knows if you have an invalid characteristic, because you listed a characteristic that it doesn't have a 31 IV for. And so the program goes, wait a minute, this can't be it, because you gave me the wrong thing. I'm surprised my video hasn't lagged at all. I'm actually very amazed that my video hasn't lagged at all. And we're not even through one IV deviation. Yikes. I should have used GPU in the other tool. Yeah, as you can see, it's currently using 85% of my very beefy CPU. My Ryzen 3600X is getting absolutely hog-washed right now, using all 4.03 gigahertz of its massive fucking donger. Go over here. We'll go over here. We'll just keep an eye on this bad boy. And we'll reset the game, because we don't care about the game anymore. All we want is a seed. So hopefully we get lucky. And it finds our seed pretty quick. But if not, I'll switch over to SW Seed Calculator, and I'll use my RTX 2070 to its greatest potential. And we'll get a seed pretty quick. Yeah, these remixes are great. If you want my playlist, just type !playlist in the chat, and it'll give you my my playlist number, or my playlist link. $31 viewers. I appreciate all of you that are here. I did some streams earlier this week where I was doing battles, and I only had 7 viewers, and I got really sad. Because when I was doing... Should you do IV deviation from 0 to 0 since your IV didn't have a range? No. You should always start with 0 to 3. Always start with 0 to 3. It said 0 to 0 because I was messing around with the boxes earlier to teach people what to do. If 0 to 3 fails, then you up it to 4 to 6. Or 4 to 7. And then if that fails, you should try 8 to 10. And if it's not 8 to 10, I would try a new frame. All right, so we finished one IV deviation. That was like a couple minutes. It's not terrible. I'm gonna run an ad and head to the bathroom, and hopefully it's done or close to done when I get back. BRB, folks. grab some water. Why not? Water's good. It's good for you. Put my hat back on, maybe. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. It is still running, and we're still on 1 IV deviation. I guess I can... Well, no, there's really no reason to blow that up. There's no reason to blow that up. I'm surprised there haven't been any frame drops or anything. Shoutouts to my CPU for being a boss. I was really expecting the stream to lag. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Boy is chugging. I wonder what my temps are. Oh, that's Internet Explorer. That ain't what we want. Do I not have HW monitor on here? Hello? Really? No way. Yeah, I have it. I was gonna say. Oh. No, I want to see. Is it not open? Where you at? Oh, there you are. Temps. Ooh, 78C. Churning. Chugging. Boy is cooking. As long as we don't break 80, we're fine. I don't like going over 80. But it is working hard. And it is a Ryzen. It is AMD. AMD CPUs are on hot. Ay, ay, ay. These take a long time. Come on now. I'm low-key hoping that this is a that this goes above IV deviation 3 so I can show off the 4 to 6 IV. It's gonna take longer, but I would like to show. But I'm probably just gonna use GPU calculation and SW seed calculator instead so I can get the seed faster. Do I still have like 30 viewers just watching this calculator run? Should I be doing something else? I do. People are interested. I like that. They're like, oh, what's his calculator going to say? Is it going to put out a seed? Is he full of bullshit? Is this guy real? No, I'm real. What is the IV deviation? Is somewhere between 3 and 4. It would be caught. It would be caught when you switched over to searching for 4. All right, we're on IV deviation 2 and we did not find it. Because there's no like you can't get a partial IV, right? You can't get a 3.5 IV. Yeah, I don't understand the full specifics of how it all works, like the deep math. But I know that, yeah, I know that it's at least integer based. I guess I'll just run around in my game. See if we can't get some nice seed love out here. This will help me illustrate a very nice point, though, in that if you recall when I opened up, where's this window? When I opened up SW Seed Calculator 2.0, when I opened up this program, right? Well, when it opens up. When I opened up this program and I put the IVs for the toga tick in here, which we will do really quick just to illustrate the point again. Rare. Toga tick. 30, 16, 31, 18, 30, 31. When we did this, the best result we got was 5 out of 6. We could do a 4 out of 6, but 4 out of 6s take a very, 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 very long time. I would not recommend a 4 out of 6. But a 5 out of 6 is respectable. 5 out of 6s on CPU take anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes, which is what we're doing right now. Maybe under 10 if you've got a really good CPU. But 6 out of 6s are the best. 6 out of 6s are what you really want. 6 out of 6s will take under 5 minutes on almost all modern CPUs. So like if you can get a 6 out of 6, if you have the option, you should always pick it. And like I said, Lean's tool, the newest version of Lean's tool will tell you whether it's a 5 out of 6 or 6 out of 6 because it's useful information. How rare? I don't know the exact numbers. I'd have to test it, right? I'd have to test it with like a sample size of like 100 to really tell you. But obviously 6 out of 6 is the rarest, right? It's probably like less than 20% of cases. It's even technically possible to run the search on a 3 out of 6, but I would not recommend it. I would not recommend it. That's a lot of brute force work for your CPU to handle, right? Because each additional array, each additional IV that you don't know in this array, right, of the 6 possible non-31 IVs, increases the amount of work your CPU has to do exponentially. So if you have 5 out of 6, if you have 6 out of 6, it's just brute forcing. It's throwing potential IV spreads it's throwing potential seeds at the Pokemon that you have, checking it, and then it stops when it finds a valid one where all the information you inputted matches the seed that it tried. Because all it's doing is plugging the seed into a formula and then spitting out some Pokemon. Because the formula determines everything. There's like a master formula where you plug in the seed and it tells you what Pokemon come out on each frame. So what the program is doing is it's taking that little bit of information here, this IV row array, and if you have 6 out of 6, it has all the information that it needs. And so it just plugs in potential seeds, spits out some Pokemon, compares it to the data you gave it, and then if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And then the IV deviation, like, I'm not 100% sure what it does, but I think it just helps narrow down variability in various frames. But then if you only have 5 out of 6, if you only have 5 out of 6 of these values, then your computer has to guess for this 6th one, right? So it increases the amount of work your computer has to do by a factor of like, I think 31. I could be wrong about that because the math might be, the equation that runs it might like have a control for making it out like too much work. But basically every number that you don't know is more work that your CPU has to do, basically. And that's why it takes longer. So having 6 out of 6 is the best. And then 5 out of 6 is slightly worse. And then 4 out of 6 freaking sucks. And 3 out of 6 is like, why would you do that? You're just causing yourself more pain. So it looks like this is not going to work on 3 deviations unless we get super lucky. And we might have to go over to this this application here. So I'm going to fill it out. I'm going to fill out all the data in anticipation of this failing and wanting more IV deviations. Because this has GPU calculation, which uses NVIDIA CUDA cores to like calculate things faster and just throw more numbers at it even faster than CPUs can. So I'm going to use my RTX 2070 to like blast through this data. Because when you're on GPU calculation, it can go up to, it does 7 by default. And it's so fast that it can do 7 IV deviations in the time that this program does 3. It's like that much faster. If you're going in here with a 6 out of 6 and you're using GPU calculation, I've gotten it in like 10 seconds. If you end up with a Pokemon that is 3 to 4 out of 6 or worse and want a better one, just go for a different frame to be frame 4. Exactly. I would just catch a new 2 IV. I wouldn't even bother with it. I would not bother with it. You're going to get a 2 IV. You're going to run into another 2 IV to start with sooner than this thing is going to finish, like, calculating, especially counting in all the other Pokemon you'd have to capture. I would rather this first Pokemon be rock solid. I would rather this Pokemon be rock solid than go with like a not rock solid Pokemon like this and then take 45 minutes to do a calculation and have it be not fruitful. Anyway, I'm gonna fill this out because we need this information. So, Togetic, gentle, hustle, characteristic, taking hits, Pokemon, Slurpuff 3-star, sword only. And notice this version of Seed Calculator autofills stuff. I feel like DoodooBot is so much easier to use to get your seed if it's not busy. See, the problem with DoodooBot is that you're competing with other people. And you have to have access to the internet, and there's like a whole bunch of things that makes DoodooBot not convenient. So like in theory DoodooBot is the best way. But it's also the most cheaty way. It's also the most cheatery way because you're just trading it to a bot and the bot's doing all the cheater stuff off stream and then it's telling you it. And it's also the most frustrating way, in my opinion, because you're just waiting around for an amoral bot to decide that your trade is the one that it's going to do. And like that sucks too. So I would rather put agency in my own hands and make it totally up to me and have it take a little bit more work than rely on some bot out in the cloud to analyze my Pokemon for me. It's fine to use it. Like if you want to use it and it's a not busy time and you can get in pretty quick, then like that's great. But this method is guaranteed and you can do it all by yourself. And I value that. I think that's useful. 31, 30, 31, 17, 31, 31. Cannot calculate. Interesting. Did I mess up my IVs? Oh no, that's the wrong Pokemon. 31, 18, 31, 30, 30, 31. Ah, yeah, now we got 5 out of the 6 IVs, which is cool. Yeah, it can take up to 3 hours to get Doodoo. It can take up to 3 hours to get Doodoo, and you might get a Doodoo seed and got to start from scratch again anyway. And this program could take about 3 hours. Yeah, Doodoo should work for any Pokemon. Because all Doodoo does, you just traded a raid Pokemon, and Doodoo is literally like, it's a program that's directly plugged into a hacked switch. It's a program that's directly plugged into a hacked switch, so it just gets your Pokemon, immediately plugs it into Pokehex, and gets the seed that way, which is a guaranteed way to get the seed. So as long as your Pokemon came from a raid, it has a seed value, and DoodooBot will get it because it's looking at save data directly. No seed found. Increase your IV deviation and run the tool again. Hell yeah. Yeah, that would be cool if they released the source code for DoodooBot. That would be super cool. All right, so we're going to run it in this program in SW seed search with GPU, and then we'll probably get a seed, and then I might run this on 4 to 6 just to see how long it takes to get one with this program. But this should be very quick. So let's fill out this information. Slurpuff. This is actually Lax. It is Sweet Veil, and it takes plenty of siestas. 5th frame. This is a Milkery 4-star. It is bashful. It has Sweet Veil. It's capable of taking hits. That's 31, 30, 31, 17, 31, 31. This one is a Morgrim. It is Naive. It is Prankster. It takes plenty of siestas, and it is 31, 31, 22, 10, 21, 14. Alright. Let's run GPU calculation and see how fast this bad boy is. This took how long? How many milliseconds? Let's get a... Let me calc that milliseconds into seconds. Minutes. So that took 20 minutes, and we got no seed. So it was about 7 minutes per IV deviation, which sucks. So we're gonna remember that, and we're gonna open up a stopwatch because this one doesn't do time, I don't think. Ready, set. Can you see everything? I think that's all visible, right? Jace, he's visible. Okay. Search, start. Go, go, go. And now you see the power. Now you see the power of the RTX 2070. Okay, so for reference, just so you know, Lean is working on adding GPU calculation to this, but yeah, that's welcome to the future, folks. Did you see how fast that was? Hold on, for real, dude, that was so fast. All right, let's validate this. So now that we've got a seed, right? We need to validate it. We need to validate our seed. So let's copy this, pop it in here. We'll generate out to frame 100. And now we need to compare. We need to compare all the Pokemon we've captured so far to the Pokemon that are in the list. That is the first step. So the first Pokemon is a 3-star Togetic on frame 4. You don't use Doodoo to find the seed? No, I calculate it myself. The VOD for this stream will teach you how to do all of it, because I've started from scratch. I started from literally nothing. Okay. So the first Pokemon we need to check is Togetic. So we'll go to 3-star Togetic, hit generate. We got it from frame 4. It should be, right? 30, 30, 16, 16, 31, 31, 18, 18, 30, 31, 30, 31. Gentle, gentle. Ability 1, female, and... Oh, this one doesn't have the extra info. Hold on. Ha. There we go. This is the better one with the more info. There we go. We have more data. More data is good. Okay. Yeah, so it's capable of taking hits. And yeah, so it matches up perfectly. All the Pokemon that you've caught should match up perfectly with Raid Finder. So now we go to Slurpuff. We do the same thing. We go to Slurpuff. We hit search. Slurpuff also came from frame 4. It should be Lax, Sweet Veil, plenty of siestas. 31, 18, 31, 30, 30, 31. Lax, Sweet Veil, plenty of siestas. Matches up perfectly. All right, let's go to frame 6 and check our Morgrim. Morgrim, search, frame 6. Should be 31, 31, 22, 10, 21, 14. Prankster, Naive, plenty of siestas. Yeah, so that worked too. So now for the real test, right? Now we need to 100% verify that our seed is okay. To do that, we need to go further than like frame 6 and instead go to like frame 10. So we're in the game. We're going to activate our link battle glitch. I think I'm on frame 1 still. I didn't do any advancements. I did not do any advancements. How to calculate your seed? I show you only... you'll just have to go back and watch the VOD. I mean, essentially there's a calculator that you plug these Pokemon into. There's a Pokemon that you plug there's a calculator you plug these Pokemon into, and it searches based on these Pokemon and tells you what your seed is. So let's do the link battle glitch. We'll go 10 frames forward and we'll double check our seed. Double checking your seed is mad important. Because there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than getting your seed or getting a seed, doing your advancements, and then finding out that it's not actually your seed and that you got a false positive and now you're fucked. Because then you just did a bunch of data advancements for nothing. So we're going to do 10 data advancements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And it's 4-star milk crate. Perfect. All right, we'll go back to the desktop. Boop. You don't need to get back in the game? No, not if you use the link battle glitch. This has been known. This has been a known thing. No, dude, we've known this forever. It's been like 2 weeks since we found out you didn't have to go back in the menu. I'm very sorry that you did not know this. It's pinned in the Raid Seed discussion channel. It's in Blissy's video. You didn't watch Blissy's video? Shame on you, Dark. You didn't watch Blissy's video. Tisk tisk. I was breeding. I mean, the bot hasn't gone anywhere. He's had the video up forever. I was breeding and watching JoJo. That's what you get. That's what you get for watching JoJo's. And now I'm reading JoJo. Yeah. Yeah, if you do it in handheld mode, you can go hella fast. Like if you're in handheld mode, you can do like 3,000 advances in an hour. I have definitely done like 2,500 to 3,000 advancements in an hour doing it the touchscreen way. In 200 years, I become JoJo. Maybe. Just maybe. That was a locally generate. So we should see this stat spread, right? We should see 31, 31, 31, 14, 31, 20 serious because we did 10 frame advances. We started on frame 1. We did 10 advances. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Calculator. 100, 231, 116, 116, 119, 158, 93. This is Milkery. And we don't know the nature yet, but it should be serious. It is in fact serious. This is a good sign. Serious. Find IVs. 31, 31, 31, 14, 31, 20. It's perfect. So this is definitely our seed. Congratulations, we have a seed. So now, let's see what our shiny frame is. You go to any star square, set it out to 10,000, cross your fingers, and hope for less than 5,000. Oh my god, and it's 0 speed? Shut up. Hold on. Is the 5-star 0 speed? No way. No fucking way. What? Bro, are you kidding me? This Gmax Hatterene is fucking 31, 31, 31, 31, 0 speed, bold nature, and magic bounce. Hello? What? Bro, are you serious? Hello? Shiny Gmax hat, bold nature. Bold nature with magic bounce. Only 1,371 advances away. That ain't shit. No, bro. You saw it from the jump. I dropped the witching piece. There's no way I could have hacked this. There's no way, because I dropped the wishing piece live. And once you drop the wishing piece, it resets the whole thing. Bold is plus defense minus attack, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. You actually wouldn't want bold. You'd want a minus speed nature. So what I'd actually probably want... Yeah, it's plus bold minus attack. So what I actually want is like plus defense minus speed. Which is relaxed. But that's fine. I can just use a mint for that. 400 advance. No, it's more than 400. It's 1,371. It's even more than that. 1,371 is a lot. It is a very good frame, though. It is a very good frame. Quiet nature? Yeah, quiet nature would be good. Well, the nice thing is that I get to do the date advances. So I need to do 1,300. Here, let's just 1380. Return off the filter. Hit generate. Oh, wait, let's see what the Grimmsnarl is. The Grimmsnarl is hidden ability. Fuck. Is Morgrim hidden ability? He won't be. He can't be. Nice. So I can get a Prankster and Morgrim too. That's excellent. That's all I want. I wanted both those. I wanted a Prankster, Morgrim. What about Togekiss? Togekiss is hidden ability. That's super luck. That's whatever. I would like Serene Grace more, but that's okay. We got 0 speed though. Are you serious? How do you get 0 speed on your first run? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I don't know if anybody clipped that, but that's some fire. I did not see that coming. Camouflage condoms. You'll never see them coming. Whoa. All right. So I need to do 1,367 advances. This is my shiny frame. So I need this to be my frame 1. I need to do 1,367 advances. And now, can this thing predict the authenticity of a Sinistea Poltegeist? I'm actually not sure. I don't think it can. I do not think it can yet. So 1,300 advances is actually nothing. Will this whole setup be uploaded? Yeah, I'm going to upload this whole VOD right afterward. Upload the whole thing right afterward. Link battle. Double battle. We're going to do some date advances, boys. We're going to do some big old date advances now. We're going to learn the method. Boop. Pull them out. Pull them out. Pull them out. Wait, what? All right, so step 1. Step 1 is move. Step 1 is move to Wedgehurst Pokemon Center. It is this one on the map. It is Wedgehurst Pokemon Center. We go there. You go into Wedgehurst Pokemon Center because it is the least likely to crash your video game. Okay, and then we hit the home button. We go to the system settings. We go to the date and time. Now, y'all might be thinking, Hefe, how do I keep track if you're going to be just blasting through all these advances? See, my friend. As we did before, where we caught a Pokemon on frame 10, and we used its stats to figure out where, like, we used it to verify the seed, we can do the exact same thing. We can do this exact same thing with a Pokemon on frame 1300. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, like, what I think is about 1,000 advancements, right? I'm going to do, like, around 1,000 advancements and then just save. And then I'm going to catch a Pokemon, and then I'm going to calculate its IVs, and I should be able to find it exactly on this list. Because every single Pokemon should match 100%. And the less IVs you have, the more likely you are to get, or the less likely you are to get a false positive. But anyway, so this is what I do when I'm advancing frames. I'm gonna move my webcam. I apologize in advance because this could look really bad. This could look really, really dumb and stupid. All right, so. Oh, that's very far away. 1300's a little more than 3.5 years. Yeah, but I don't even worry about that. I just go like this. I just do this over and over again. You don't even have to worry about changing the month, man. You don't even have to worry. When it flips over like this, that everyone after that still counts. Can you show how to find first seed without Doodoo? It's taken like an hour and a half to do it. So you're just gonna have to watch the VOD when I post it. If you want, oh shit. I'm doing this from kind of far away, so. I could even do it upside down so it's like oriented correctly. Let's blow this up. Let's blow this camera up. Enhance! Enhance. Let's get some good video of this going down. Oh, this is hard upside down. Oh, fuck. Oh, see, you gotta, dude, it's so hard upside down. See what I'm doing though? You can go so fast like this. And you ain't even gotta worry. You ain't gotta worry, bro. Alright. I'm gonna do it faster now, but that was a good enough video of like the process. So you can know how to do the fastest advances possible. Whoa, big Hefe head. Super big. Mega Hefe head. All the Hefe heads. The biggest heads. Nice emerald cartridge. Thank you. My Japanese one is here too. Yeah. Beep, beep. All right, so that was probably like, I don't know. It was some number of advances. I'm not worried about going over. So you're going to enjoy the music for a little bit. You're going to enjoy the music for a little bit, and I'm going to click buttons. And I'll answer questions in chat while I'm clicking buttons. So ask me questions. You can ask me anything. Literally ask me anything in the world, and I'll probably answer it. Unless it's like super dicey. I have to go 1,368 frames to get to my 0 speed fucking G-Max hat with Magic Bounce. The best raid Pokemon you've ever seen. If it was Square Shiny, I would have shit the bed. I gotta get on this. I'm still doing it the slow way, I guess. Yeah, boy. Gotta level up. Takes me about 7 minutes to do a year. So I figure what? I need to do like how many? I need to do like 20 minutes of advances. Ooh. I'm gonna have to stop a little early because I've done a lot. We'll do a check before I get to 1,000 just to be sure. Correct, Stalinov. That is exactly what you need to do. All right, at 8:41 my time, I'm gonna stop and check. Gotta do some focused advancing here. Try and max out my speed. Turn on my sound. Dude, max speed, baby. Dude, maybe I'll start making clicking ASMR videos. I'm advancing frames right now, Naza, to get to my Gmax Hatterene. It's 1,371 frames away, and it's 0 speed and magic bounce, so it's fucking amazing. So we need to get it. You guys can ask me anything you want. I mean, like, I can still look at chat. I'm just clicking buttons hella fast. Trying to get to 1,300 and something frames as quick as possible. I don't even have to look anymore. Are you trying to get shiny more Pico? Are you collecting shinies of every Gmax spawn? Yes. What day are you supposed to go to? I'm not keeping track of days. So there's actually no need to keep track of days, right? All you got to do when you feel like you've gone too far or you feel like you want to check is you just save your game and go catch the Pokemon that's in your raid den. Which we're going to do in 4 minutes. Yeah, Naza, don't quit now. You're so close. It's got to pop eventually. Only 949 days? Hell yeah, that's a good seed. Next stream is Hefe SR for shiny Dracovish. Dracozolt. I would do Dracozolt if I was going to do a shiny one. And actually I might do a full odds Dracozolt hunt if people think they would like to see that. I just have to get enough fossils. Your first seed ever was 82? Yeah, my square shiny hidden ability Charizard seed was only 138. It was literally nothing. With the amount of watts you'd have, you get at least 100. Oh yeah, easily. If I just sat there and spent all my watts, oh yeah. All right, 2-minute warning before we check this frame. Ew, garlic bread. I hate garlic bread. What's up, my guy? Thanks for the resub. That's awesome. I've actually gotten a lot of subs today. This is great. I really appreciate all you guys. I like garlic bread, but you know. All right, we're getting close. What if you pass it? I won't. I won't because I know how far it takes, how long it takes me to go about 300, right? So I've timed myself before going at max speed, and I know that I won't pass 1300 from doing 10 minutes unless I'm like a god. And you know what? If I pass it, then so be it. But I don't think I will because I've timed myself before. Basically, what you should aim to do is do like 10 minutes. Do 10 minutes of advances. Yeah, it is. It's 8:41 now. All right, let's check it. There you go. There you go, lads. All right. So that was about 10 minutes of advances. I'm a madman, so I'm just going to commit hard to the save right now. It didn't crash? Yeah, that's because you do it in the Pokemon Center. If you go to this Pokemon Center when you do it, it won't crash. You can advance. I've advanced thousands of frames and not crashed in here. How'd we do? Did we get a Master Ball? Nope. We got a PP up. You can put your frame number. Yeah, but there's no need to do that, right? There's no need to even like worry about it because you can just check your frame. Like all I have to do now is just fly back to here. Get back to my den. There it is. There's the den. Let's see how far we got. I'm going to guess. You guys want to do some guesses on how many advances I did? I'm going to say I did 700. I think I did about 700. We'll be able to tell exactly how many. 600? Oh, shit. I ran into a fucking Noibat. Go away. 630? Oh, we're going to know exactly how many after this. Noibat. Leave. You're gonna say 670? Okay. Alright, you guys are pretty optimistic. Alright, I'm gonna save right here. Just for my own edification. What do we got? 4-star Grim. I'm gonna date advance. To get a 3-star. Just because 3-star raids are fast. I actually don't know. What happens if you knock off the rusted sword? You might not be able to knock it off like a mega stone. 4-star Milcery. All right, I'll do that one. This is an easy kill. All right, so we'll set. We'll go back to this. Boop. This. Set this to 3-star Milcery. Generate. Got a whole list of seeds all the way from 1 to 1300, and we'll get ready to enter some stats. So I'll need my IV calculator. So I caught a 3-star 2IV Vibrava for my first Pokemon, but it still says end okay when I check IVs. Any idea why? There is a chance that 2 IV Pokemon you get are not compatible, and you need to try a different one. Unfortunately, there's only some 2 IV Pokemon are compatible, and it's really just about you got to get your 2 IV, and it's got to be compatible before you start doing anything else. It's the most important Pokemon, is the first 2 IV you capture. Moment already done? What do you mean? I only did about probably 500 to 700 advances, Dark. We're gonna check our frame now, see where we're at. No, you were away for like 10 minutes. We'll see how many advances I did. Take your guess. Four, 444, 699, 710, 666. We'll see. We will see. 464. I think I did about 700, but I could be overestimating my speed. This Milk Creamy is the devil's den. I disagree. I think it's awesome. All right, we got Lonely Nature. Where the hell is Lonely? There it is. Let's calc those stats. And its stats are 231, 100, 104, 136, 158, 104. Find IVs. Okay, next step. Next step. Plug these IVs in here. So we go Nature, Lonely, IVs, 31, 31, 6 to 6. Oh, and then it's 31s for everything else. Interesting. All right, so we roll the natural 5. Generate. 644. Who guessed it? Did somebody guess 644? Someone was very close. Someone was actually super close. Greeny Faye was at 630. Dark was at 666. Wow, y'all were pretty close. Okay, so because I saved, right? I did 644 advances. That's pretty good. Because I saved, this is now my new seed. This is now my new seed. So I can copy this, and I can put this right here. Boop. And now I can figure out how many advances I need to do from that. Shiny, search. So I need to do 727 advances now. So I'm gonna try to get within like 50 of that. So I'm gonna be more precise this time. Now I'm gonna count. I'm not gonna count super close, but I'm gonna do. I mean, I could essentially do that for the exact same amount of time, right? I could do like another 10 minutes. And then probably get pretty close. The way I usually do it is like do your first batch of advances, get around 500 away from it, 500 to 700 away. Do a second batch of advances to get yourself within like 50, and then do your last advancements very carefully. Is sort of my thinking of it. So we got to do 728. I'm gonna do 700 even is what I'm gonna do. And to calculate the first seed, I already told you, Vince. You use these tools. You use these tools to do it. You catch these particular Pokemon to do it. And the guide to learn how to do it is, well, the basic guide to learn how to do it is right here. And my whole VOD, when I'm complete, will be going up, and you can use my whole VOD and follow along. Any hoozles. So I need to do, go 750, turn this off, hit generate. So I want to get to frame, where is it? I want to get to frame 720, 1 advancement, 2 advancement, 3 advancement. Yeah, I want to get to frame 725. So I need to do 724 advances. I'm going to do 700. To do 700, you basically just do 2 years, right? So this time I'm going to actually go up and count the months, because each year worth of them will be about 350. Because I always make mistakes and I never get it perfect. In the seed calculator, when you pick the ability section normal HA, how will you know this? You know this based on this right here in Raid Finder, right? So Raid Finder tells you for the encounter slot whether hidden ability is available or not by this little H value here. So you can see that like 2 to 3 star Togetic is normal. It only has 1 and 2. It doesn't have H available. Bro, your seed is insane. It has a 0 speed hat. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. We just found it. We just found it live. This whole VOD is going to go up on YouTube because I started this from nothing. I dropped the wishing piece at the beginning of the stream. And we got this crazy Haterene seed. Yeah, and then you can see here if I go to Grimmsnarl, hidden abilities available, 1-2H. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the Wedgehurst Pokemon Center. And we're going to do 700 advances. Go back to maximum click volume Stream City. Can you post the link of the program? It's in my Discord. So join my Discord server. And then it's in it's pinned in Raid Seed discussion and also in FAQs and guides. I have a 0 speed hat at 1.2 million frames. That's a lot. That's a lot. This is easily one of the hottest. Time exploit doesn't crash in Pokemon Center, or is it less likely? My understanding is that this Pokemon Center is the least likely. This Pokemon Center is the least likely to crash your game. I've never had a crash happen in here from data advancements. Yeah, the Wedgehurst Pokemon Center is where I go. I trust it more than anywhere else. Because I've never, ever, ever had a game crash after doing thousands of advancements in here. It's clicky time, boys and girls. All right, I'm going to set it back to 1-1. Setting the date backwards. Can you get banned for doing the time glitch versus? No, I don't think so. I don't believe so. As long as you use the link battle instead of the like actual ranked battle, you should be fine. Because you're not doing any disconnecting from like a ranked battle. And you do it before the battle even starts, so it looks just like a regular connection error. Yeah, setting the date backwards has no effect on the frame. So I'm setting it back to 1-1 because I know I want to do 2 years, right? So I'm just gonna do it like normal, like count up the months and everything. You got a shiny den? I'm about to in 725 date advancements or so. I'm just gonna do them live and clicky right now. So here we go. Date advancement time. See you in a few minutes, everybody. I gotta go into focus mode. People are like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm advancing. I'm doing date advances. I need to do like 700 meepy dills, so like I gotta grind through it. But at least I'm fast, so like the clicking is satisfying. It's like listening to GameCube controller sounds from Smash Bros. Players. He's hacking. Beep boop. He's in. Yeah, just wait till you see this shiny G-Max Hatterene with 0 speed. When is the right time to pick only HA? So it depends on which tool you're using, because most of the tools automatically populate. Could subs please get a host for the G-Max Hattie? I gotta get it up first. But yeah, I'll do some hosts for subs. I'm not gonna do like raid hosting streams anymore. Because I think people should be able to do this themselves now that we have guides and tools for doing so. So I'm gonna do streams more focused on helping people do this themselves rather than just like giving out raids during stream. But doing queues for subs is also super, super boring, and I would rather help subs set up dens themselves. But this is a particularly good G-Max Hatterene. So what happens in the event when you get something like 5, 6 IVs in a stat? Event dens are difficult. Event dens are difficult because you can't get 2 IVs in event dens, so you need to do a 3 IV start. So unfortunately, I don't have great advice on how to optimize event dens. Something you get like 5, 6 IVs in a stat, you need to do a different Pokemon. You just can't use that Pokemon if it has that many IVs. All right, I'm done with a year. That took me like 5 minutes. Robert Doodoo 777 subscriber tier 1. What a guy. Yeah, using Doodoo is fine. If you're using Doodoo for Dittos, it's fine. You can do 3 IV starts. They just take a long time. Did you use Seed Searcher or 1-star? I used SW Seed Calculator this time because of GPU calculation. But I also tried it with Lean's tool, but it had more than 3 IV deviations, and I didn't want to test it again and take a bunch of time. So I used GPU calculation and got it in 10 seconds. I'll have both these up here so you can look at the datas. I'm sure I could find it with Lean's tool, but it would just take longer. I'll probably run it myself later. What is GPU calculation? So graphics processing units, like an NVIDIA RTX or GTX card, can do brute forcing better than a regular CPU. It can generate more numbers per second than a... You tried using all those programs? Well, hopefully this video, when it goes up from this stream session, helps you. Because I'm going to post this whole thing. I started from scratch 2.5 hours ago. And the VOD will go up and it'll have everything from start to finish. But yeah, GPUs are just faster. But you have to have a modern NVIDIA GPU, so not everybody can use it. And you have to use SW Seed Calculator right now until Lean gets it added. Intel Core, yeah, well, Intel's a CPU. So gaming PCs have a CPU, a central processing unit, and a GPU, a graphics processing unit. And GPUs can be made by AMD or they can be made by NVIDIA. And right now, AMD is not supported. I'm going to use the video to learn it. That's my boy. That's my boy Eric right there. Self-serving. That's what I like to see. Teach a man to fish. Hey, that's awesome, Jade Feathers. I appreciate that. I'm glad I'm helping people because I would much rather help people than just give out free shinies. Giving out free shinies is boring for me. It doesn't teach anybody anything, and it just generally sucks. Helping people is fun, is intellectually challenging, teaches people things, and increases the number of shinies overall available in my Discord, which I like. So I'm not going to do shiny hosting streams anymore. I'm only going to do these helpy streams, and hopefully that increases the number of people that are capable of finding seeds on their own, and that is what I want. That is my desire. You want to see how them fingers be tapping so quick? There was a clip earlier of me doing it. Hold on, I'll set it up again so you can see. Since I got time. What am I on? July? Yeah, I got some time. Hold on here. Let me get back to OBS. I caught a Salazzle with Oblivious. It says 1-2H. Should I choose only HA or normal H? The only time hidden ability is fixed is in event raids. You should do 1-2H. You should do normal/H. Yeah, I actually don't know if it can handle Sinistea. I don't think it can. What is focus? I don't think I can adjust the focus. No, I really can't. This is upside down. Ugh, it's hard upside down. Yeah, you get the idea? Clip that. So you have to do it one day at a time? Yes. You have to do each day individually. But before, you had to go into the game every time, so it sucked. It sucked even more. Whoa, I'm tilted. Whoa! Big Hefe is big! Oh my gosh! Look at my big face. We must get rid of this. Oh no, I moved the chat. No, no, no. No, no, no. We need to smallify my face. Yes, yes, yes. We need to put this. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Everything is okay. Now we fix the camera. And my camera is twisted. Okay, here we go. Haha. You can say that you are tilted. No, I'm actually very happy. Okay, where am I at? Fuck. See, I don't know how many I just did. That distracted me. It was about 30, I assume. I'm only going to do a couple more. No, I'm going to desktop. Alright, that should be enough. I can start to do another check. That should be around 700. Maybe like 650. The stream said hackless. Why does this seem fishy? No, man, it's hackless, I promise. It's just because people out there are hacking. But like, I definitely did not. If you if and when you watch the full VOD of this to see if I hacked, you will see that I did not. Alright, Dark. I understand. Don't worry, I won't get rid of the Haterene before I see you again. I probably won't even get it tonight. No, I'm on the wrong input. No, no, no. No, no, no. You believe me? That is good. You will believe me even more when you see the shiny Haterene, because I don't even have it yet. I'm still in the process of getting it. Boop. All right. Let's do the lotto. Let's commit. What do we get? Master Ball? No, PP up. Dang, ma. Okay, we fly back to the den. We check the Pokemon, and then we do our final advancements. And then we will see Shiny, and then we will reset for Shiny G-Max Hatterene. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Alright, we're here. Save. Did you already get close to the frame? I should be about 50 to 70 away now. Oh, perfect. 3-star Milcery. Let's do it. No, that's okay. Okay. Oh, whoa. The wrong way. Alright, let's capture this here Milcery. And calculate its stats. Oh, life dew, so useful. Very attack. Alright, let's see what frame we're on, eh? You guys want to take a guess how many advancements I still need to do? I needed to do 125 or 725 before, right? 724. I definitely didn't overshoot it because I did less than 2 years. I think I've got about 70 left. You think I'm 87 away? I like your accuracy. Your level of precision pleases me. I'm gonna take a guess at 69. I like that. I like that's a good guess. Strong numbers. 57. Okay. $42. I like that. That would be nice. All right, Milcery, what's your stats? 44. All right, these are good guesses. These are good guesses. I like all these. All right, what's your nature? What's your nature, kid? It is brave. Give it the XL, the Microsoft XL. 100, 224, 127, 116, 136, 158, 84. Find IVs. Oh, what did I fuck up? Oh, 84. Okay, and the IVs are 24 to 24, 31 to 31, 31 to 31, 21 to 21. Generato. 601 is what I am on. Which means I think I actually have like 124 to go. Let's see. Shiny. 128. Yeah. Vmax. 130. Turn that back. Did my camera drift again? Fuck you, camera. I gotta get a new camera. This thing's got no clout. Yeah, I really undershot it. I guess kind of on purpose. Okay, so I am now on frame 1. And the shiny is on frame 128. So I need to do 124 advances. All right. No, you were not close. Better to undershoot than overshoot for sure. Exactly. These are the lessons I'm trying to teach. These are the important lessons I would like to teach. So we're going to do 120 advances now. And there's a nice way to do 120 advances that's like a little more calculated. Because if you didn't know, you can actually skip years. You can like skip whole years and it still counts only as one day. So if I wanted to do exactly 120 advances, I can just set my year to 2000 and then just use the years column to move up rather than the day column. This was the milkery, right? Yeah. And I'm actually going to do it here. I'm going to do it right here instead of going to the Pokemon Center because I don't think it'll crash it. If it does crash it, then I'll just do it again. But I don't think it'll crash it. It's back to clicky time. We like the clicks. Everyone likes the clicks. The clicks give us power. All right, we go back 2000. Okay, 1, 2. I love clicks. Damn right you do. All right, that was 60. Go back down to 0. Okay, and the next 60. Boom. All right, we're back. Cookie cat. He left his family behind. All right, we'll save. All right, now we should only have like 8 to 10 left. 3-star Morgrim. Perfect. See what we got. Get him, boy. Oh, can we kill him in one turn? That'd be hype. Nope. Nope. Just barely missed. Almost got the one turn. Okay. Alright, let's see how many more we gotta do. Okay, dude, this camera. I'm getting a new webcam. I need to make a sub goal for a fucking 1080p webcam. Thing can't even hold itself up. Okay. 100, 240, 136, 138, 136, 158. Okay. Let's see what nature it is. No, don't evolve, you dweeb. Don't do it. Thank you. Relaxed. Relax. Don't do it. Alright, and now we just put the numbers into here. 0 to 0, 11 to 11, 31, 8 to 8, 11 to 11, 31. Generate. Alright, we're at 108. Boop. So I missed 12 of my years in my skips. Alright, so that's my new frame 1. Shiny is 20 frames away. All of 20 frames. We are here. We need to get to here. We need to go 3 frames before that. So we need to do 17 date advances. Exactly 17. We're going to count them out slowly. We're going to count them out slowly and we're just going to go for it. Would it be more efficient to check? Yeah, it would. It doesn't really matter, though. I mean, it's mild savings, but you're right. You should technically go look at the nature first and then do the stats. It is exactly... So my shiny is on frame 21. My shiny is on frame 21. I'm on frame 1. So I need to do 20 advancements to get to the shiny. But... have you ever encountered a problem finding a seed that wasn't yours? Yeah, it's possible that can happen. You can get a false positive, and earlier on I checked it. I checked my seed to make sure that wasn't the case. So there's a way to check and make sure your seed is correct. And I did it earlier. Okay. So, we reset. But you want the shiny frame to be frame 4. Yeah, exactly. So I was in the middle of that. So I want to do, we'll go back over here. So my shiny is here on frame 21, right? I'm on frame 1. So I need to do 20 advances to get to the shiny. But I want it to be my frame 4. So I actually need to go to frame 18, right? Because on frame 18, we have 1 advancement, 2 advancement, 3 advancement for my shiny. So I need to get to frame 18. I'm on frame 1, so I need to do exactly 17 advances. I need to do 17 advances. Yes, exactly. Why did my camera suddenly get so dim? I am so buying a new camera. This camera is poo-poo butts. Can't even find my fucking mouse. There we go. Ew. And it's drifting. You don't enter anything into it. It auto-populates once you put in your other frame 4 Pokemon. You don't need to touch it yourself. All right. 17 date advances. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to just check the shiny right now. So I'm going to do the link battle glitch. I'm going to go straight to the shiny frame and just verify that it's there, just so everybody can see it. And then we'll do the final approach. So I'm going to do 20. I'm going to do 20 advances, and then I'm going to turn it off. And then I'm going to do 17, and then I'm going to actually do it. Let us see. Or do I just do 17 and just risk the biscuit? No. I'm doing 20. I'm gonna do 20 right now. We're just gonna check it for sure. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, you need to put your first and second Pokemon in for it to populate. Should be a shiny Morgrem. Bingo! Mission complete, boys and girls. Mission complete. Not a single Pog. Oh no, here they come. Here come the Pogs. That's right, it works. The method works, everybody. It's not fake. I'm not a scammer. Can you believe it? All right, so we'll do our 17, and then we'll start resetting for Hat. Yeah, Eric, you've been here. You know. You know I'm not a scammer. You've been here. The old school homies know. The people who've been here since before Charizard happened know the deal. It's amazing. Yeah, isn't it sweet? You know what's even crazier, Greeny Faye, is you can do it in every main series Pokemon game after Gen 3. So Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 6, Gen 7, you can RNG abuse in all those games too. This is just the easiest one, and it's the most approachable, so... Gen 6 does suck ass, but it's possible. Alright, I gotta focus 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, saving it. We're locking it in, everybody. Gardevoir. All right, we'll do 3 more, see what we get. 1, 2. Slurp puff. Let's go look at him. Let's look at the puff. 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 Hey, we did it. I'm not even gonna let you see the sparkles. All right, so now we just need to get G-Max hat, baby. Oh, Indra, did you just show up? Good timing. You wouldn't believe the spread on this Haterene. Can you join? Soon enough. I want to spawn the hat. I'm off work. What did I miss? Oh, King Reborn, you're ready. We're already here, buddy. F8, what? I need it in a Premier Ball. Well, need is a strong word, Azure. Need is a very strong word. How close was it? 1,370 something advances. And it has 0 speed. And hidden ability. It's like the perfect G-Max Hatterene. Yeah, it's very crazy. I got super lucky again. And I got it all on camera. Under 3 hours. This is one of my faster ones. Probably like one of the fastest den RNGs I've ever done. Togetic. Let's just look at her. Wait, is that regular? I can never tell what we pick. No, it's shiny. See, like, you can't even tell. Can't even tell. Just shy of 3 hours. That's pretty cool. What time is it coming out? Like right after the stream, I'll put it up. I'm probably gonna like end it pretty quick here, just cause like the video's done, right? I did all the things. I need to like re-roll it a bunch of times to get Haterene up now. And I also have to catch myself a Morgrim. I have to take advantage of this den on my own end before I go about sharing it to people. I want to get my mons out of it with my new second Switch. Ooh, Grimmsnarl. Too bad he's pickpocket, because he's 5-star. Yeah, weenie. Fuck you. You suck, Grimmsnarl. You're trash. This is like the most torturous stream of all time. I'm literally just going to sit here and reset it over and over. Until I see the G-Max Hatterene, because I want the footage. Or until I get bored of resetting. I'm not going to host literally any of these. You got your shiny on the 4th frame? Attaboy, J Gigs. Attaboy. Fucking camera drift, dude. What the fuck? Going back up here. Fuck camera drift. What is going on with my hair? Ugh. Ew. Y'all watch me? Gross. Gross. Alright, just be Haterene like real quick. Just be like super fast. Beep boop. Haterene. Haterene. Can I get a chant? Haterene. Give me some Jirachi. Something. I'm waiting. I'm waiting until I see a Jirachi. I'm not hitting A until I do. There it is. Oh, it's fucking grim. I'm not even gonna look. Oh no. Haterene. Haterene. Come on. Let this be the one. Waifu-rene. She is dummy thick. And a transformer. Milkery. All right, I'm gonna go one more time. I'm gonna give it one more shot, maybe two. It's only 9:30. I actually got plenty of night left. For the glitch, you search for link double, and then when it finds you, use airplane mode on off. Yep, exactly. Or in my case, since I'm using wired connection on docked, I just undock it and redock it, and it does the same thing. Come on now. Okay, here we go. Last chance romance, everybody. If I get Gmax Hatterene right now, I'll host it. Can we gonna join or for the next stream? It's probably gonna be for the next stream. And actually, it won't even, like, I don't know how much hosting I'm going to do. I don't really like doing the hosting streams anymore because they're really boring. I mean, I get a lot of views, but at the same time, like, I'm streaming to enjoy myself, right? I'm not streaming, it's Gardevoir. I'm not streaming just to get views, right? Like, I have a full-time job. I make plenty of money. I stream because it's fun, and I want to play games that are fun. I like having viewers. It's nice making money. But, like, at the end of the day, if I'm not having fun, it's less likely that I'm going to be able to stick to this. So, I'll host a handful of them, most likely in the Discord to subs. And then maybe I'll do like one small, like an hour or two of hosting, and then that'll be it. Because you can do this yourself. You have all the necessary skills and powers to do it yourself after I release this VOD. So I encourage people to teach themselves the way and RNG their own shiny Gmax Hatterene, then leech off mine and make my life sad. And I'm happy to help. I help people set things up in Discord all the time. I hang out in the Raid Seed discussion channel and check seeds for people and do all that pretty often. 100% will be watching the VOD. That is what I like to see. Beep, boop. All right, here we go. Last chance. If it's Haterene, I'll host it. If it's not, then I'm signing off and I'm posting the VOD. One, two, three. All right, here we go. Last chance. If it's Haterene, I'm hosting. Ah, that's grim. All right, everybody. I'll do some resetting. We'll get this figured out. I'll leave y'all with a shiny Grimmsnarl that has fucking pickpocket like a dick. And that'll be the end of the video. Sad Pogs video was awesome to see the process. Yeah. I'm tired now. Now I gotta go. Now I gotta go catch some Pokemon and get this Gmax hat up. Thank you for your time, everybody. I hope you watch the VOD many time and learn many thing and get many shiny den. This would be nice. All right, everyone. Peace.